CVA's Accura Series, Agara barrels for guaranteed accuracy, nitride for guaranteed rust proofing, and a rifle guaranteed to be the best muzzleloader you've ever shot. CVA, it's just a better gun.
This segment's being sponsored by Tri-Green Equipment. Stop in and see them at 21 locations in Alabama, Mississippi, and Tennessee. They can take care of all your Honda, Steel, and John Deere needs. All right, everybody, this next segment's being sponsored by Courtney's Restaurant and Catering. You can find them at 4066B North Mount Juliet Road in Mount Juliet, Tennessee, or give owner Tom Courtney a call at 615-754-7548. Let them take care of all your catering or delivery needs. All right, welcome back to the studio. Sitting here talking with Wes and Anthony tonight about doe management and just kind of the buck to doe ratio that we're looking for and what we like to see as far as if we take a buck, we want to make sure we take a couple does, off our properties. But Anthony, we talked just a little earlier about the numbers. Now I thought in my mind, and Wes kind of thought along the same lines, I really felt like we were probably down. I thought, I would say in 15 years, our doe harvest percentage has gone down, but the numbers don't show that.
That's right. I dug up 15 years of data today, Brandon, and if you throw out the highest percentage was in 2015 and 16, 46% that we kill were does. Everything else is pretty much, if you average the last 15 years, it's 43%. But this year and last year it dropped to 41. But the overall 15-year average is right at 43%.
So that's where it's hanging.
That surprises me. It really does.
And the other thing that I went ahead and I just worked up while I was doing it is the antlerless buck, which less than 3 inches. And a lot of people I was surprised how consistent it was, but it's basically, if you averaged them out, it's about 5%. It dropped to 3 in 2016 and the 2017-18 season, but that was when it was, if it broke the hair, it was considered a buck.
To say, there's
and
a
so
reason
it dropped
for that.
to 3% then, but all the rest of the years is 4 to 6.
I tell you, did our doe harvest drop any at all on those particular years?
On those years,
because I believe people might have been a little scared to shoot a doe.
No, well, really, the one year that it was 3 on that, it was 45, and the second year that it was 3% on antlerless bucks was 43. So and like I said, we did go to 41% this year on those. Yeah,
I know a lot of folks were nervous that year. When they were shooting does. Yeah. Kentucky and several other states, that is their rule there. Yeah. But that was new to us here in Tennessee for a couple of seasons. Yeah. And they did away with it after the 2-year span. They went ahead and voted to turn that around. So now we're back to 3 inches. You've got to have 3 inches of antler above the hairline. But at that point in time, if it broke the hairline, it was a buck.
That's right.
And so it made you really make sure that you were shooting a doe before you pulled the trigger.
And overall numbers this year from total harvest, we was up about 25,000 from last year. Yeah. But still way down from our all-time high.
That's right. Now let's hit on this for a minute, Wes. Time of year. The most controversial topic that's going to come up when it comes to doe management is, should you shoot them early or should you shoot them late?
It always is. And I can only give my personal opinion on what I do. And I like to wait. I like to wait till the end of the year because I want to try to get my target buck. I want to make sure I filled my buck tags, and then I feel like towards the end of the year you can evaluate your doe herd a little bit better.
They're grouped back up. They're coming into the food plots together, and also it's easier at that point in time, in my opinion, to make sure that it's a doe. What we were just hitting on, because they're grouped up. Your bucks are mostly grouped back together at that point. Does are grouped back up together. If you see a lone deer come trucking through the woods and it's by itself right at daylight and you don't see any antlers, it's probably a buck. I mean, it probably is. Yeah. If it's alone, it's most likely a young buck. Whereas if you see a group of 7 or 8 of them, it's most likely not going to be a buck with them. At that point in time, unless you got a big one behind them. But Anthony, do you have any preference, early or late?
Of course, I don't hardly shoot them no more. I take people and let them shoot them. But the reason I don't like to shoot any of them early, because to me, it's like I'm taking out a potential hot doe that's going to have a lot of bucks chasing.
That's right.
So I won't do it. And then you always have people saying, well, if you shoot them late, they're pregnant. Well, to me, it don't matter, because if you shoot them then or if you shoot them in September or October, during with a bow,
that just means they won't never get pregnant.
None of them's going to be there the next year, so it don't make any difference.
That's exactly right. I agree. And I like the late season myself. I'll just throw in real fast. all the same reasons as you guys, but also to me, I want it to be 25, 30 degrees when I shoot one, so I don't have to be in a hurry with it. I can hang it for a couple of days, and the meat's just better that way. But anyhow, sounds like we're all kind of late season, but it doesn't really matter.
Shoot them whenever.
Yeah,
that's right.
Shoot them whenever you want to. That's right. Well, guys, we'll get ready to take a quick break, and we'll be back here in just a minute with some more Southern Woods and Waters.